He is definitely letting the play develop, D.A. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter at the 3. And for Phoenix, up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Porter kicks to Jokic. Barton outside. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Paul surveying the floor. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
First team foul.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. The 3. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul outside. Fires the 3. Paul missing again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Here's Murray following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And a wide-open look for Porter. Misses the 3. The Suns have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Booker the pass to Paul. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Barton outside. Porter against Bridges. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Murray against Paul. Kicks to Crowder. Bridges left side. Here's Paul. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jokic. The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
At the line for your Suns, Mikal.
Second free throw, no good.
and not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Rejected by Booker. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this point.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Paul. There's the drive. Booker finds Paul. Over Porter. They get it again. And Ayton stays with it.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
For three, Murray. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul against Porter. On the wing, Booker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bridges for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pass-first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Third team foul.
The first one falls.
Will Barton, 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. They get a hand on it. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Gordon gets hauled in by the Suns.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's Bridges on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Gordon kicks to Porter. And the pass to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
And this is where Barton does his eating. Deep inside. Leaping with ease to punch it home.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Suns on top. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Paul with the buckets.
With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
For 3, Murray bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me watching him just a...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Jokic inside. He's covered by Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And now an 8-point Denver lead.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Booker the pass to Paul. Back to Booker to stop the run. Jokic grabs the miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Ball against Green. In the corner, it's Bridges. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And last season, the NBA adapting baseball schedule. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Like, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Bridges finds Paul. Puts one up. Gets a hand on it. And Crowder stays with it. Crowder's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Passes it to Booker. The shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Dozier passes to Green. Dozier gets to Green. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Ayton.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Kicks it out to Johnson. Out to Payne. Releases. Denver grabs the miss. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. And there it is for them. Rivers has got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
From deep, Johnson. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Zeke Naji.
So he gets them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Dozier, the big dunk at the end of the break.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Payne kicks to Shannon. No good off the front iron.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Rivers can't get it to go. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fair. right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. And
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, Monte Morris is out there with Rivers. And it's Green. It's Najee in at the 5 down low.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Suns trail by 19. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
Pass to Rivers. And they'll get another chance. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Here's Shamet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Payne can't hit. Najee passes to Dozier. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
A three from Morris. Pass to Dozier. Now the pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Poked loose. Shamet with the steal. To the paint. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Shamet's got his first bucket in this one.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Morris outside. Dozier kicks to Morris. 6 to shoot for the 3. Elbow shot is on the way. That one falls.
Jeff Green.
Green's got 5 points so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Payne finds Kaminsky. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson from outside. Morris with the rebound. Denver leading by 18. Here's Rivers. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Johnson dishes to Payne. McGee the pass to Shamet. It's stolen by Green. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And here they go. Out to Morris. There's the 3. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Payne dishes to Johnson. Kaminsky the pass to Shamet. Back to Kaminsky. And it's Denver with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Dozier's got his second basket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Payne with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Johnson outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Haji's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. A different look for Denver. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 9.
Porter is all in on the offensive end. Never missing a chance to give his team a boost.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul with the 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Barton kicks to Murray. The dish to Porter. Pass to Murray. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Denver.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Basket counts. 6 points for Jay Crowder.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Gordon the pass to Porter. Back to Gordon. And here's Barton. On the wing, Porter. 5 to shoot. Murray kicks to Porter. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. It's Barton on the wing. Deep 2 from Murray. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Porter against Paul. Booker at the elbow. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Booker looking around. He kicks it to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes. Booker shooting off the vert.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go with the 3. Cans it from downtown. Jokic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Bridges misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Gordon dishes to Barton. Murray for 3. Goes back up. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Here's Barton. Fires the 3. And the call up against Jokic. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Paul with the 3. Suns keep it alive.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Three-pointer, Barton. Clock at 4. From deep, Jokic. Jay Crowder with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Booker the pass to Bridges. No good from outside. The Nuggets leading by 23.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nuggets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jamal Murray.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Gordon against Crowder. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Paul outside, wide open look, and yes, it's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Barton inside the line. Can't nail the jumper. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and...
NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Sign of a great score is even though the defense starts to get more physical, it keeps you unfazed, and Devin Booker is that right now.
And here's Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
With the tip, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Hardaway against Booker. Pass to Doncic. There's the drive. That one goes in. Doncic has got 5 points. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
5 on the clock. Here's a 3 from Paul. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Booker against Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. And there's the drive. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And stolen by Porzingis. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Paul passes to Bridges. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton.
Oh man, just getting you down.
Nice.
That's spectacular. Yeah, Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with them.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Dwight Powell. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And so Powell nails them both. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Releases. Here's Ayton. And the layup is good off the glass. Ayton's got 6.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Doncic against Paul. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
No debate there. He got ambushed.
And he makes the first.
Entering the league at just 19 years old, Luka Doncic has loads of experience overseas. won an MVP in Spain, which is widely considered the second-best league in the world.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Paul. Ayton. Great positioning on the putback.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Doncic against Paul. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. That's short off the rim. The Suns leading.
Come to me.
It's Bridges on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Back to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Doncic, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Powell right side. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's the 3. Back to Powell. Doncic outside. And they doubled up Doncic to the middle. 6 to shoot. Powell, it's good.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Outside Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Crowder. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
Paul against Doncic. Now here's Porzingis. Here's Powell. Uses the glass on the layup. Powell's got 6.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. He drops it from range. He's got 10. And Brad, you could light it up from three-point range. Do you ever think about how well-suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, B.A. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
Booker, pass to Ayton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
2 shots.
Ayton hits them both. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Hardaway. Six on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Booker with the jam.
Now, he really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Driving inside. And he makes it.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. From downtown. And they'll get another chance. Ayton finds Crowder. Three-pointer, Bridges. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Powell pulls it in. Porzingis against Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. It's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Foul, it's good.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
It's Shamet on the wing. Mavericks with the rebound.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Payne against Doncic. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Johnson. Here he goes. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Kleba. And finished off by Kleba. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Shamet. Pass to Johnson. From the baseline. Hauled in by Brown. Brown with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Brown against Johnson. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
The Suns trailing. Outside Payne. And he drives in. Banked it in off the glass.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside Brunson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 12 points and 2. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Jalen Brunson. Moses Brown is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Pass to Brown. Kleba with it. Here's Brunson.
Blocking foul called on DeAndre Ayton. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Dallas with it. 4-point game. Brunson passes to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Ball against Brunson. Kick out to Brown. Puts up a three. And the Mavericks, another three.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Ball finds Bridges. Into the lane. Ayton, the open look. Not going to go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Outside Brunson. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Lets the three fly. Kleba passes to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Brown's got his second basket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Until they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Mavericks with some changes.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
The kick out to Paul. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
Back to Doncic. Shoots over Paul. That one a little long.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Booker, pass to Ayton. A shot to stop the drought. Oh, a dunk it. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Powell, left side. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Kristaps Porzingis, throughout his career, continues to look for good health. And when he is that, he's a force.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. To the paint. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. One minute left in the third quarter of the game. Fires the three. Here's Powell. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Shamet. The shot misses. Good D by Finney-Smith.
That's his first.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Doncic. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Over Payne. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
A phenomenal score. I love watching Doncic kick it up a notch and take over.
And the shot's good.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Now here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Fires it. The putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's McGee. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Phoenix is shooting 52% from the floor so far. And so in the game for Phoenix, they've got Frank Kaminsky, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Powell. And here's Doncic, defended by Payne. Shot clock at 5. Back to Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Shamet. Right side Payne. Fires for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic outside. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Doncic left side. Powell passes to Porzingis. Powell controls the rebound and the putback.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
McGee's shot is off.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Inside. And Powell with the stuff.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. That one doesn't drop. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Booker. The kick out to Paul. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Working without the ball, CP3 with 0 hesitation, letting that one go.
Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
First team foul.
Doncic with it. Going inside. And there it is for him. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Bridges finds Paul. Back to Bridges. Crowder with it. Defended by Porzingis. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:46 left in the fourth. Second chance effort. And Ayton gets it to go.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Outside Finney-Smith. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute and a half left to play in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Paul. For 3, Hardaway. The rebound by Bridges.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself or whiffing a bit on that one.
They get it back. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Mavericks.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
Dallas ball.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 2 on the clock. Doncic passes to Powell. The rebound by Bridges. And Phoenix has possession. It's Booker on the wing. The kick out to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
It's great when CP3 extends his range like this. It's just going to pull the defense out further.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From deep, here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. Left side, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a...
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
And I love that resilience. It shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for Denver, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
Murray against Doncic. Porter passes to Jokic. Porzingis with the block, and they're able to recover. And the shot goes in. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Doncic against Murray. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Doncic.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Oh, and you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus league players, Doris, Aaron Gordon leaps to mind.
Oh, my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest where many people believe he should have been the winner.
Porzingis kicks to Finney Smith. Lock at 6. Going inside. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
2 on the clock. Here's Doncic. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Murray outside. Porter finds Murray. To the inside. Powell with the steal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Finney Smith. Porter with the steal. Here's Murray. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Murray's got 5.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Doncic outside. Another three for Dallas. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Murray outside. Kept alive.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Doncic outside. It's to Porzingis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Kristaps Porzingis, we know this guy has all-star level talent. For him, it's about staying healthy. At 7'3", if he's able to stay away from injuries, this guy is a big-time threat.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Wide open look here for Murray. A three-pointers right on target. 8 points for him.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
The drive by Doncic. And stolen by Murray. Left side, Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And Barton throws it down.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Powell against Jokic. Now Powell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside Porter. Barton surveying the floor. Down low. Mavericks with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Porzingis passes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Powell with the steal. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Barton. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, that's the mobility of Porzingis, gliding in for the finish.
Murray against Doncic. Left side, Gordon. And the turnover again by Denver. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Dallas leading by 6. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon dishes to Porter. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Great D that time from Powell.
And you watch Porter, unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
The pass to Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Dallas. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
The kick out to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Over in the corner, Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Passes to Najee. And it's all evened up. Najee's got his first points of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The shot's good. And the Mavericks lead by 2. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Takes the 3. Cleveland, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Brunson. Off target from 3-point range. Denver in the lead. Dozier passes to Green. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Morris with the ball. Second shot opportunity.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Jamal Murray had a huge first quarter. He had 8 points and 1 assist. And that'll about do it as...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, Maxi Kleber is out there with Brown. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Moses Brown. And it's Bullock in at the 2.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And the power forward, Maxi Kleber, out of Würzburg, Germany. The same hometown, Doris, you know this, is NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki.
That's exactly right. And Kleber, a very good defensive player. You might say the opposite strength from Dirk. But Kleber has worked really hard to become a capable shooter in his own right.
Brunson, no good. Here's Dozier. Brunson covering.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. He kicks to Brown. Kleber inside. It's rebounded by Dozier.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special talent.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Three-pointer, Martin. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
On the wing, Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Here's Powell. Porzingis trying to get free, and the shot is long. Barton outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic looking it over. Powell. Out to Doncic. In the corner, Hardaway with it. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jokic and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Powell kicks to Doncic. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Doncic against Murray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 11.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Murray against Doncic. Kicks it to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Hardaway trying to free himself up. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. 10 points for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Martin inside the line. Here's Gordon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
And both free throws good for Gordon. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
13 feet away. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Doncic against Murray. Now, here's Doncic. Launches a three. Another three for Dallas.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Barton. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And Jokic throws it down.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Doncic against Murray. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis can't hit. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. Trailing by 2. Gordon finds Barton. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Hardaway. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. Doncic outside. Goes up to the stripe. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Gordon.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Murray against Doncic. The three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray, the pass.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Here's Finney Smith, guarded by Porter. Pass to Hardaway. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And it's put back in by Powell.
Gigantic shots like that have to help Powell's confidence. Quality look.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Near the three-point line. It's Porter, and it's good off the back rim and in. Porter's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Doncic against Murray. Doncic outside. Here's Finney Smith. Offline with his 3. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, this game separates the men from the boys. Aaron Gordon, big-time delivery.
Here's Doncic to the middle. There's Porzingis. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
From deep, it's money from deep.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there. Doing everything he can to rally his team.
Murray against Doncic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Count it!
And they do have a foul to give.
Now the Mavericks with it.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Doncic against Barton. No good from 3-point territory. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
We knew that. Thanks a lot, Allie. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at center. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A. The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Booker with it. Barton covering. Booker, good.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Murray against Paul. Gordon left side. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Paul against Murray. Knocked away. Barton with a steal. Jokic passes to Barton. Back to Jokic. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Well, you look at Barton's game, and you appreciate how all around it is. He can stretch the floor. He rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
Ball can't get it to go. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Tipped. Barton finds Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Boy, another thing you like about Barton, Clark, he seems to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, it's something, B.A. I mean, when you've got a hunger that's born of wanting to prove yourself, that makes a difference at the highest level. He's succeeded through hard work and persistence, and that's how he plays, and that's how he continues to contribute the way he does.
Chris nails it from 3.
Really confident shooting from Paul out at the arc. If he likes the look, he can drain it from range.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jokic. Goes back up, shoots over Ayton, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. The free throw drops for Jokic.
You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from it.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 to shoot. Outside Paul. And here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 5 now. And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA level performance.
And so here's Phoenix. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. It's Booker on the wing. It doesn't go for him.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Murray, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
To the wing, right side. Back to Booker from 7 feet. And the layup falls. 7 points in the game.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
From deep three-point range, Gordon finds Barton. They get it back.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab. Rebound.
And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Tries it from 19. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray. Pass to Barton. Lets the three fly. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Hayden with it. Paul for three. Another three for Phoenix.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Murray. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Jokic's shot is good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Launches a three. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a good game so far as we conclude the first. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Here's Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Pass to Murray. Back to Barton. Now Jokic. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Booker with it. Now Porter defending. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Outside Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Murray passes to Barton. To the middle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
And Aiden gets it to go.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Jokic. Coming off a Suns make. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open 3. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
Murray with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. The free throw drops from Murray.
Murray achieved something that may never be repeated in NBA history. I mean, he scored 50 points in a game without attempting a single free throw. Almost seems like that would be an impossible feat. It really is. I mean, that's a pretty unique way to get half 100.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Ball against Murray. Ball passes to Bridges. Crowder left side. Gordon with a steal. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Rivers.
2 minutes
out of
remaining.
bounds. It's going to be Phoenix's ball. All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding experts?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that, and rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you'd be able to rebound in the pros in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that part of my game, I know, without any doubt, would still transfer today.
1:27 left in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
That free throw no good.
First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
And he's good on the second. Denver's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Morris for 3. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Johnson. It's Shamet on the wing. Unable to get that one. Green with the defensive effort. Down low. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's McGee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kaminsky. Pass to McGee. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
For Denver, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Morris for 3. Fires for 3.
They might want to get away from the three-point shot. It's really been dragging them down.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McGee. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Up top, Payne. Guarded by Morris. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Najee. On the break. Morris for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Morris has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And here's Payne outside. And no good. Trying to get that one. It's all tied in Denver. And don't go away after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. The first quarter was all about Nikola Jokic. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and that does it for our half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Nikola Jokic, what a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And so in the game for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Ooh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
Nuggets ball.
Ooh, the deft touch on the lob. And the Nuggets lead by 2. Phoenix is shooting 52% from the floor so far. Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. Here's Shaman. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. Yep, that one goes.
I like the way Kaminsky takes advantage of using the angles now. He plays smart inside.
Payne against Morris. Here's Rivers. And another 3 for Denver.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
And Phoenix has possession. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Johnson. Into the lane. And the layup is good. Johnson's got 5 points.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Out left to the wing. Dozier. And a miss there on the triple.
Denver foul. Jeff Green. That's his first personal foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. Kaminsky with it. Rebounded by Green. And it's Morris penetrating. The shot's good. He's got 7.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Deflects the pass. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Morris for 3. Here's Najee. The putback. The Suns trailing. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Payne.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Kaminsky against Green. Over to the left wing. Back to Shamet. To the inside. And Kaminsky gets it to go. Kaminsky's got his second basket of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
2 minutes.
Now here's Morris. 7 points in the game. 4-3. Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Morris against Payne. Outside Johnson from the arc. Tries again. McGee. And he gets it to go.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Count it.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Outside Johnson. That's the way. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Morris. Finished off the break. And now a 3-point Denver lead. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Denver.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And here are the Suns now. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Murray from outside knocks down the long J. Murray's got 7 points.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And stolen by Jokic. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Murray, shot is good.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
Ball against Murray. Lets it fly. And another basket for Phoenix. Barton outside. Crowder with a steal. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Murray. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Jokic, good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Paul. Back to Aiden. And you can count. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Now here's Murray. Porter with it. He's guarded by Bridges. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Porter. Murray's got 10 points here in the second half. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Off with the layup.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
For Denver, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Murray is doubled. Porter with it for 3. And Aiden pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Crowder with a steal. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Gordon, right side. They kick it out to Murray. The 3. And another miss by Denver. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Booker with it. Barton covering. Bridges outside. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Offensive rebound. And he hits it to tie the game. Crowder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Jokic, no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
They now take the lead.
Tell you what, it's pretty obvious why CP3 is the man they rely on in these big moments. I mean, he's courageous, fearless, and productive.
Now here's Murray. There's a minute 47 left in the final quarter. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Murray's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Murray against Paul. Bridges passes to Crowder. with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Bridges misses. Denver in the lead. Porter finds Murray. Back to Porter. Three-pointer. And they double up Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Out to the right wing. There's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
Crowder outside. Back to Paul. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings it within one. Murray from outside. Outside for Porter. Pass to Murray. Stolen by Bridges. Fires the three. Second shot opportunity. Doubled by Barton. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
So it's Phoenix now. Bridges passes to Aiden. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Harden against Booker. Money!
These are the moments we all think about as players. No fear taking these clutch shots because you got a chance to be a hero when you knock it down.
Here's Booker. Harden with a steal. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. Well, Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kent.
In at the center position. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3 ball, Kevin.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Now here's Crowder. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Doncic against Bridges. Doncic, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Bridges kicks to Paul. No good on the triple.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. From outside, off the mark. Hardaway against Booker. Here's Crowder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Good play by Crowder there. He uses that fake, and the defense got fooled a little bit, and then he drew the foul.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Booker against Doncic. And there's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now here's Paul to the inside. Booker can't cash in from close range.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Pass to Doncic for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
He was all alone on that one.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
The pass to Bridges. Paul with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. The tray. The shot by Paul, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Finney-Smith. Fires from the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time. Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Over to the wing. There's the triple. Dallas again missing. Suns trailing. Crowder with it. Hardaway picks him up. Crowder goes in, and Crowder slams it in.
Don't see that much from Crowder. Off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Powell. Back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot, and that one drops for him.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Bridges inside the 3-point line. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks lead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul dishes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
You got to try to get Ayton out farther away. When you don't, this is what's going to happen. He's just too big and just too good.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Down low, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Well, Phoenix shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Crowder kicks to Bridges. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Shoots the 3. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. Well, Bray, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Dallas, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both. Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Crowder finds Booker. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Brunson against Paul. Pass to Cleveland from downtown. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Brown against Booker. Bridges kicks to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. No good on the 3.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Brunson. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
On the wing, Bridges. For 3, Booker. That one's not going to go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Bullock dishes to Brown. Back to Bullock. Now the pass to Brown. And stolen by Ayton. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Bullock. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And with every team looking for floor spacers, Brent Bullock is a very good veteran option.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just don't want to let him get going, and continues to draw the attention of the defense to create the kind of gravity for other players on the floor to have opportunity.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Payne with it to the middle and taken away by Brown.
Suns foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Porzingis is checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Brown. Hardaway's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Johnson left side. To the paint. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And here is Doncic. He's got 9. Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
To the inside. Shamet. Porzingis with the block. It's all tied in Phoenix. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And in that period, the most they trailed by was... And that does it for our halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for the Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney-Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
Payne passes to Johnson. Back to Payne. There's the triple. Here's McGee. Makes it off the glass.
You know what? You can see there's momentum right now. A nice hustle play there on the glass and the finish.
Now Doncic. He's got 12. Driving inside. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Suns trail by 4. Here's Shamet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's on Porzingis. The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic feeling it out. Here he goes.
Saric working his way over to provide some extra coverage that time.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Second chance shot. And McGee kicks to Payne. A 3-pointer, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. On the wing, Doncic. 12 points for him. Out to Hardaway. Launches a 3. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right, because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
It's T-shirt bonanza.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Now here's Brunson. And he drives in. Dallas moving it around. Rebound by the Suns. Shamet with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Payne. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the
now
third.
Here's Brunson. Payne covering. Brown. Count that one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Passes it to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Bullock, good.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. Sharge dishes to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Pass to Brown. Bullock kicks to Brunson. There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd. Hits it from 3-point range.
Brunson.
Brunson's got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Knocks it loose. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Bullock controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bullock's got 4 points in the quarter.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Bain passes to Šarić, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Mavericks leading by 6. And here is Doncic. He's got 12. From deep three-point range, up again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's Dallas in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a and with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Suns trail by 8. Drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. In the corner, Hardaway with it. With the putback, Porzingis on the foul.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Kicks it to Booker. Back to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Suns. Doncic outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
A generation's talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. All free throws good from Doncic. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Doncic against Paul. Inside, Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
On the wing, Doncic. Corner shot. Almost, but it rolls out. Doncic with the steal. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Crowder with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. And the dunk by Booker.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme. And he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Now Doncic. Out left to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas again missing. Suns trail by 6. Here's Booker. Here's the drive.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Foul. 3rd team foul.
Ayton against Powell. Doncic outside. From deep.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
And the dunk by Doncic.
excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Bridges for three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Doncic.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Count it from 12. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
In the medium range area, Porzingis catches the ball and turn. He almost treats it like a post-up.
Down low. Back to Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Doncic against Ayton. Now, here's Doncic. Charity stripe shot. That shot misses. And Phoenix will come the other way. Ball kicks to Bridges. 9 feet out. Shot is good. And the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ayton.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Booker against Doncic. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The three. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Porzingis can't hit. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Crowder finds Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. Bridges passes to Booker. Off target from outside. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. And there's the call on Devin Booker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Mavericks with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Launches it. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is in, now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Doncic. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time. You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And here is Murray. The pass to Jokic. Gordon trying to break loose. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Jokic has got his second bucket.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Doncic with it. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Over Murray. And it's Dallas with another.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. Murray kicks to Barton. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Inside. Powell, the pass to Doncic. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Porzingis can't hit. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Doncic. Great touch on the 16-footer.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Murray for 3. Porter finds Murray. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
On the pass to Barton. Takes a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Doncic against Murray. Powell down low. Back to Doncic. Elbow shot. Powell. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Murray against Doncic. It's Barton on the wing. Murray scanning the floor. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jokic. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's the three. They get it back.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Hardaway on the wing along with Finney-Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Murray against Doncic. Comes up empty down low. And here's Denver. Gordon finds Porter. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Hardaway. Here's Doncic. That one good for 2. Doncic has got his second basket of the game. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Jokic embraces the pressure. He's terrific at keeping his composure and maintaining a cool head, even when the shot clock is up against him.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Over Murray. That doesn't go either for Doncic. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
He feeds it to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Outside Gordon. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Wide open look here for Murray. Drains the three-pointer. Murray's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Denver in the lead. Barton outside to the inside. Gordon. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. It's Porter outside. Denver the rebound. Jokic kicks to Murray. Passes to Porter. Fires for 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Doncic outside. Back to Powell. No good that time. And Denver the other way now.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. He ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now, not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Hardaway. Jokic against Powell. To end the run. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Doncic.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. On the wing, Gordon. Porzingis with the block.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Boy, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the... And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Green. It's Najee in at the center, locking down the middle. And here's Morris for three. Mavericks trail by 6. Now Brunson. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Morris against Brunson. Outside, Green. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Bullock in the corner. Off target with his three. The Nuggets leading by 6. Dozier passes to Rivers. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Kleba kicks to Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Morris against Brunson. Astonagi, and it's blocked by Brown. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded by Rivers. Back to Bullock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first free throw is good.
For your Mavericks, Reggie Bullock at the line for 2.
And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him
when he's at the line.
Up top, Morris. Brunson covering. Morris, no good.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Morris against Brunson. And there's the pass to Kleba. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Rivers. No good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Kleba kicks to Brunson. At the elbow, it's Brown. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And then Brown with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it's Green missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Brunson against Rivers. Pass to Brown for the tie. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. A nice shot by Dozier.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. Passes it to Kleba. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Morris. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Green leading the charge. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up floor.
Feeds it to Brown. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Foul for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Barton. Offensive rebound. Gordon kicks to Barton. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And again, Denver, no good. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Doncic way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And now just a 1-point Nugget lead. And here is Murray. Porter outside. No good on the shot. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nuggets ahead, leading by a point. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Nice D from Porter. Denver in the lead. Barton, no luck.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
To the paint, here's Powell. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
And Doncic, here we go.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Doncic with the steal. One-on-one here. And the dunk by Doncic.
You know, Doncic's a great passer, terrific offensive player, but that time showed he can make offense from his defense.
For three, Murray. The offensive rebound. Jokic on the follow. And the Nuggets lead by 1. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, and no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Powell. Out to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Over Jokic. Doncic, no good. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Porzingis with the block. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Doncic dishes to Powell.
And he really seems to just have lost his touch at halftime.
Can't connect from short range. There's the pass to Jokic. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. The Mavericks trailing. On the wing, Doncic. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Doncic with it. Driving the lane in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Murray outside. Kicks it to Porter. Here's Barton. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Gordon.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Finney Smith. Murray outside. From beyond the arc and then some. And now a 4-point Nugget lead.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Murray against Doncic. He's keeping it alive. A fresh 14. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Great execution by Porzingis, showing you he can get it done in the clutch.
Barton in the corner. Jokic kicks to Barton. Jokic against Powell. 6 to shoot. Back to Jokic. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. On the wing, Doncic. Fires it up. And he stays with it. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. And boy, has he rewarded him with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
These are the moments we all think about as players. No fear taking these clutch shots because you've got a chance to be a hero when you knock it down.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Is what's your take?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I'd try to get the ball in.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.